Today I'm going to show you how to make a fairly quick and effective and non-toxic to yourself or the animals in your house fire ant killer. And the reason I'm doing that is because we are having a huge issue with fire ants this year. I don't know what the problem is, but it is super annoying. Instead of having maybe one mound, this year we've had, I think, 9 or 10, and they just keep moving. So I've started using this at-home DIY fire ant killer instead of the other stuff we were trying to use before that wasn't quite working. So far, this has been fairly effective. I found one more mound by my mailbox when I was trying to clear weeds out to plant some new flowers. So I figured this was a good time for me to show you what I'm doing. So I just boiled water, that's important. And the only other things I'm putting in here are Borax. And we keep a huge tub of this because I also use it in the pool along with laundry. It helps with pH regulation in the pool. But it's also a very good ant killer in the kitchen. And it's also a very good fire ant killer because borax, this sounds horrible, borax makes their stomachs explode, which is cruel and unusual, but at the same time, I'm sick and tired of them biting the dogs and the children and myself. So they have to go somewhere else. So I just put about 4 scoops in this pitcher, and then I'm gonna add some cayenne. So cayenne doesn't kill the ants, but it is a strong irritant and they really dislike it. So I put a bunch of that in there. It also disrupts their signaling, so it makes that nest uninhabitable. So it will make them move. And then I use distilled vinegar. The vinegar is another irritant and they hate the smell, and it also disrupts their communication, so they are forced to move. Typically you do about half vinegar, half water. I don't measure it. I put a decent amount in there. And then the only other thing besides boiling water is a little bit of dish soap. And this actually helps dissolve their exoskeletons, which is also cruel and unusual, but at the same time, I need for them to stop coming back. Today they're gonna get apple and pear blossom, which I don't know how well it goes with cayenne, but that's what we're doing. And then to finish it off, I'm pouring boiling water in here and I'm gonna mix all this up. The boiling water helps the solution get further down into the mound so that you may end up killing the queen, which is the whole point. But even if you don't, you're killing a bunch of her minions. The soap makes it nice and bubbly. Nice, right? So I just stirred it up. It actually smells not too bad, courtesy of the soap. And then we're gonna take this outside and I'm gonna pour it on the mound, and they will be very unhappy about it, but you'll see how it works. You can see where this lovely mound is that I unearthed and did not realize was there. I'm just gonna pour it on there and step away because they will come out. You just wanna pour it along everything you possibly can. I start to see some of them moving a little bit under the soap. So that's really all you do. And it's fairly effective. And then once these guys have moved and are toast, I can then actually clear out the bed in front of my mailbox. Crazy talk. So I hope this helped. I would love to know what your thoughts are on this home remedy for fire ant killer. Please leave your comments below, or if you want to join the school group and put your thoughts in there, that would be great. I'm sure the community would love it, and I'll leave a link for that below, or you can check it in my profile. I hope this helped, and have an awesome day.